Once you've tasted good food, like you taste food that's grown from well looked after soil, you step into a whole new dimension of experience. It's a bodily, visceral immersion in a different world, and I want to give people that opportunity. Our food in 2018 was voted best in the country, which is obviously an honour and very humbling. But when I look at the quality of our soil, when I look at some of the measurements we've got of our produce, they're not as high as they can be. So, coupled with our concern for long-term sustainability and not being dependent on fertilisers, we've embarked on this soil project to get to the next level.
Nature has planned everything for us, and what we've done is just gone against what nature's set up, and we've failed miserably, and it shows in the soil, in agriculture, in people's health. It's everywhere. So the soil project is making sure that the soil structure, the microbial activity in the soil is all as active as possible, and so we're getting the most amount of nutrients out of these plants that we possibly can.
What I'm trying to do is find a way of farming that does what nature intended, which is to use the soil as a medium that contains microorganisms, funguses, bacteria, tiny little nematodes, all sorts of little guys living in the soil, to provide an environment that the plants can feed and then benefit from enormously as they grow. It's a long-term project. We don't know whether it's going to work, but what we do know is that we can improve, and we're going to do whatever it takes to really let that biological engine room that is soil just turn itself up to 11.
The soil project is continuously learning about what it is we're doing, and hopefully in a few years' time we know exactly what we're talking about.
Success looks like having a closed loop so that the nutrients that we're putting onto the farm effectively came from the farm. And so this is an opportunity to explore that, to give it a go, to actually see what works. And that's what I love about farming, is we don't know what the answer is, and we're gonna fail in many, many ways. But in the process, we're gonna get better at what we're doing. And so we're not gonna end up with a know-how, we're gonna end up with a do-how. We're gonna know how to do soil in a long-term sustainable way, and that's really, really exciting.